All right, folks, I got it. I got it going right. I know what I did wrong. Should be live and in effect right now. Yeah. I messed up. All right. Should be going right now. Should be going right now. Should be. It should be. It should be. All right. All right. Right. All right. It's one button messed me up. One button messed me up. Yep, there we go. Volume is good. I need to figure out my live chat. This is gross. Or is it because I don't have this here? Oh, almost lost that. All right, here we go, folks. I'm back. It's going good. If you're on YouTube, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a cool donation. That'd be great. Yeah, so we're going to draw a phoenix today. We're going to do a nice little phoenix design. I have a little thumbnail I'm working off of. It was requested yesterday. So I'm going to do a phoenix with a little bit of background. Maybe have the head, start down here, body kind of swoop up, and just cool looking paradise bird, I don't really get to draw them a lot. Yeah, and so I don't think I've done one on the stream yet. So I'm going to really take my time today and do this one. A phoenix is not really like a dragon. I've drawn dragons so much. And so I'm a lot faster with that. But with this phoenix, I'm going to really take my time and do this design. Yesterday I was all over the place. I didn't have my coffee. I only have my coffee today, but I'm a lot more focused. And if you have any questions, ask away. I should get some coffee. If you have any questions, ask away. This is gonna be a really fun stream. I'm gonna do this phoenix a little bit more. I'm gonna do this phoenix a little bit more bolder. I like doing a bold subject matter and sometimes tweak out on the background or semi-bold background, but bold character. Bold subject matter. I'm gonna do some water at the bottom, some rocks. So I'm trying to have it like it's flying through an area. It's gonna be fun, right? Okay, so yesterday I was talking about everybody, they ask me, hey, what kind of brush do you use, or what kind of, what's the settings, is it custom? I haven't done it yet. I haven't done any custom brushes. I haven't done anything custom related to my pens at all. So everything is just fully stock. So I usually do two different things. I have a sketch tool. Brush library is usually sketch, and it's on a 6B. When I'm inking, it's studio pen. And if you have any, questions, ask ahead. If you missed this stream, And if you're coming into it now, I've already explained what brushes I use, what pens I use, whatever. And you can always watch the recap on my YouTube channel, which is under the same name, Andremalcolm_studio. On my Instagram now, I had to change it because I was shadow banned and all this other shit. So it's Andre O'Neal Malcolm. I had to put my full government out there. Andre O'Neal Malcolm _tattoo. Drop the studio. Okay, so yeah. Here we go. This is gonna be a back piece design. It's a long. This is really for a client that's coming up. My boy Paul. He's tall, so this is like a taller, let's say, back piece. You know, he's a tall dude. I think he's like 6'2", 6'3", maybe 6'6". I can't remember. He's tall ass motherfucker, right? All right, so I gotta refrain from using the word motherfucker. I gotta do that shit. I feel like that's very damaging. You know what I mean? Use that shit. Explain it to someone. And so in the past, I like to do thumbnails. Everything is a thumbnail for me, you know. Damn, I did this real sign. Let's pop that back out. Let's shrink it again. And now for a Phoenix, since there's a lot more going on, I really focus on the body, where to position it. And then once I have the position down, I will, once I get the composition down just right, that's when I start to flip and finagle the body. One of the things that, like, whenever I'm drawing a Phoenix, I feel like the tail feathers have to move such a way that it complements the body in itself, right? Complements the Phoenix, and it also complements the human figure. This is a male body, but I don't know. That's the one thing about tattoos. They're unisex. You know, there's no like, oh, only men can get that, only women can get that. Once you put it on the body, and it's drawn in a very well 2D form, it transfers on the body really well. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's get the body down first, right? Now I'm contemplating, should I? All right. Sorry, I kind of jumped ahead. So most creatures have like a circular formation, right? But what I've come to find out, most birds have, you know, the riddle. They say, what came first, the chicken or the egg? I think it was the egg, since the body of a phoenix is mainly an egg, you know, and then even the head is a little egg. So it's eggs all around. Eat your eggs, kids. And I feel bad for anybody that's allergic to eggs. Okay, cool. So now I kind of like have the composition down right, you know, and then I just go from there. The wings really start here, anatomy, right? I want more going down. This is too much. Since it's a dude, you know, it's too much. Then we will have this wing. Start here. Here, and here. Okay, so you see what I just did right there. There are like I called it like mathematical equations, right? Right, the body, all the bodies have it. You know, everything that kind of is nature's really cool like that. It has like very repetitive like motions. And if you saw what I did right here, on my Patreon, I really break down, you know, animal anatomy, right? I'm not really saying I'm the best at it, but one of the things that you saw that I did was move in a form that's like very flowy, right? So the egg, right? This is where the base of the body is, where it would be like the shoulders, right? And then this would be, and since the phoenix is flying downward like this, right? The body turns on its like axis, right? So the back now is really up here, and then right here would be where you saw like the wing, and then the other wing is like would be lined up, and it hits right here, right? And then the little head is like right here, right? And then I just build out, right? And then once I get that down, then I just know where to go, you know, like. And then what I did right here was just very kind of like, it's a little somewhat advanced movement, right? But I can explain why I did that, because when the anatomy of a wing, right? And you have 3 rows of wings, of feathers. You know, you have the snake like, you know, half circles, right? And then you have the second row of wings, and then you have the third, right? And then these come out, and like they basically like become the ends of it, you know. So like, kind of did it wrong, and they kind of like come out, right? Oh, really did it wrong. Wait. What did I just do? Oh, here we go. Yeah. And then they just kind of, here we go. And they bend out, right? So that's what I was looking for. And then in most traditional prints, you know, the way birds, and one of the things about Japanese style tattoos is, don't think of it using a Western brain. That's the thing. Turn your Western brain off. Turn all that crazy dimension. Turn all that off. It's very low tech. You have to think very 2D, right? Very graphic. So it's almost like Alphonse Mucha style, right? So it's like, imagine and that's what makes Japanese style tattoos so powerful, right? Like, when you see a lot of Western people do it, they start putting a lot of like Western influence, and then it just starts to kind of just like lose its natural aesthetic, you know, like the natural aesthetic of Japanese style tattoos. Then it just becomes, hey, yo. I know it's telemarketers, man. If they really bought it, they're going to come back. All right, so now that we have this phoenix, see? Okay, so you saw the growth of it, right? You saw like how this became, how it grew out from that, right? Now I'm not even going to need this one anymore. I have this one because it's just powerful, right? Okay, so now once I have the body, you see that this wing is like really out there, and I'm just like, all right, I already knew what I wanted to do, which was just turn it more like this, right? And then bring it out a little bit more, and now this design is a little bit bigger. Well, fuck it, let's go all out. Let's do this here. Let's shrink it a little bit more. All right, and then I'm gonna move this. There we go. I'm just gonna have like a cool little other flare right here, right? And then I can just adjust this right here. And now I have, there we go. Fits good. All right. I got those there, right? And this wing is here, then this leg will be like right here. Bong. This design was a little bit different from what I started out yesterday, but this is just kind of and there we go. So I have the head down. I will figure out where I want to put the legs. And this is, now you can have your leg move any which way you want, you know? Like you can even have it, but I want to give it as much space from the head as possible. So I'll probably just put it here, and then it's going to be like a really cool way to, you know. And then the other one now will be like, let's say like back here, you know, or there we go. And now it's just like back tail feathers. So everything right now is just getting the silhouette down really well. You know, everything is just getting the silhouette down. And I'm trying to make that as strong as possible. I don't like how this foot's here. It's going to get lost in the tail feathers. So I'll hold out on that last foot, right? Because I'm kind of like thinking ahead of like how I'm going to like get, and so like the egg back, remember how this tail feather here comes out, and then everything kind of builds out here from there. And now we're going to do all the, let's do some of these here. Let's do some of these here. And I can always still like, maybe this is too big, right? Let's bring this down some more. Let's bring this up. We want a little more tail feathers, right? And it still fits good, right? Still move this over just a little bit. Right? Have that come out to the side, onto the shoulder a little bit more, right? This is where the pit, you know what? Let's bring this here and then this here. It's kind of like drawing water in a way, right? Little finger wave feathers. And maybe another tail feather here and then another long one, like come down this way. And then one cutting across. One cutting across the booty meat. All right. There we go. Ooh, and if you want to get a phoenix like this, let me know. I'll gladly do it. Okay. All right. So I got that down. You know, I got that down. Oh, what the fuck? Come on, YouTube. Oh, man. Am I still streaming all right? Okay, I guess I'm fine. I guess I'm fine. This multi-streaming, doing it by yourself, man. Jesus. Okay, so now I got that down, right? Everything is there. Everything is like irie. Everything feels crystal crackers. You know what I mean? Any questions, folks? Am I moving too fast here? Any questions? No, 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 no. All right. Don't have me like halfway through this and then you like, yo, so what did you do like 30 minutes ago? I'm like, yo, but I asked 30 minutes ago. All right. Okay, so now I got the flow down, I got the silhouette right, I got the movement of the phoenix just the way I like it, right? I gotta go visit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 15. All right. What part is the koi fished head? LOL. What part is the koi fish's head? The dick? The dills? Okay. All right. So that's it. You know, like I got it where I want it. You know, and you know, everything is kind of there where I like it. You know, like long tail feathers, everything is there. I was hoking. You mean joking? I got you, bro. I got you. All right. I know you fucking with me, bro. That's the homie Omar from Miami, Florida. Yo, Omar, yo, what's up? I heard some lady, I don't know if it was in Orlando or it was in Miami. She got eaten by an alligator. Yo, what the? Hey, folks, are there a specific number of tail feathers? There are. There's, I think it's like 2 long ones or 3 really long ones. See, I got the long ones at the bottom here. 2 long ones, and then everything else is like 8 or 9. And there's 3 sets of feathers. There's the super 2 long ones, and there's 9 long, medium to long ones, and I think like 3 short ones, or just a bunch of short ones. I'm gonna I gotta look into it. I'm looking at a paradise bird and it's got mad feathers. So that's where I'm getting the reference for this, you know, paradise bird. Okay, so let's move this sucker all the way down here. What did I just do? I fucked up. Okay, let's merge that. Now, let's enlarge. And again, like I was saying before, I mean, a lot of this is, everything is here. Like, this is the meat and potatoes of this type of, you know what? So, bang, 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 bang. So now, like, when I want to refine this design now, like everything that I do now is just like I kind of shrink before it was at 100% right up here, right? And now as I start to enlarge the design, I start to shrink the pencil. Let's drop it down to 70%. Let me see what I get for 70%. There we go. Still fuzzy for my taste, but I'm just gonna like. I start to just add all the detail in, you know. Yeah, it's a little too fuzzy, so. Go to 50%. That's better. That's better. That's better. Okay. What's the YouTube saying? Nothing. Ah, good. All right. And what I'm doing is just like slowly building, you know, key characteristics. If I feel like it's a little too, whoa, what the? Ah, God damn it. My fault. Oh, that's a nice size. Maybe I can shrink the head a little bit more. No, keep it. Because it's nice, I like. And now I'm just gonna start, like, really, like, smart, like, kind of doing loose designs of how I want the feathers to kind of, like, fit, you know. Get the neck to move how I like it. Well, those feathers are a little too aggressive, a little too long. There we go. Give it like a little bit more relaxed look, you know? I think this is probably like one of the more, I feel like, challenging parts of a phoenix, you know? Like it's the breast feathers, the neck to breast feathers. The breast is like underneath it, so you can't really see that part. But like, what's the feathers like up top? You know, on its back. Since it's the back, how it moves, that's right there. So, there we go. And I'll be cutting back into this. I'll be cutting to a lot of now keep this motion just right. And this is where I'll start to even like put in feather details, you know. Like once I get, I'm pretty comfortable with the design and how it looks, right? Now I shouldn't be doing this part, but I've done wings enough where I can cheat a little bit, all right? Remember, I kept like that row here, a second row here, and then all of this is gonna change. And now I'm just doing loose feathers, right? Second row comes in. Right. Usually this dips in. Okay. There we go. There we go. birds got big ass feet. I like to exaggerate the feet a little bit. You know, like I've always done it. Something gets lost when you kind of do them the anatomical way. It's kind of like done the anatomical way, like something gets lost. I don't know what it is. It's kind of like when doing characters, just kind of get the... Adrian Lee talked about it, you know. He mentioned it to me one time, like, you know, he exaggerates the girl's hands when he does them. And I see it, because like you try to do them anatomically correct, and something gets lost. So when you exaggerate the hands a little bit, then it looks cooler in a way. You know, it's kind of like sculpting. You know, like when you sculpt, you kind of exaggerate the hands just a little bit, give it a little bit more power. You know. Okay, so this wing is a little bit flimsy. Let me give it a little muscle here. It'll come out a little more. There we go. Okay, so Phoenix's body is there, you know, and now it's kind of like double lining certain things, giving, you know, blade like feathers and whatnot, you know. Am I drawing a little too fast for y'all? You know, let me know. Let me know. Any questions? All right, that's there. All right. Have this tail feather come here. What kind of background? Water, clouds? Yeah. I'm gonna do it like when I was in Hawaii. I saw a peacock in the ground in this garden, and it looked kind of cool. So I have this memory in my mind of like that. So I'm gonna kind of have that effect to it, you know. Yeah, there we go. And then just kind of like this. Let's put. And double line it again, right? These get done all the time. Let's kind of change it up. Maybe I'll just change this up. Maybe I'm I like these kind of. You know, Jim Lee says, you know, don't be afraid to erase. I love that swing on the neck. The neck swing, that right here, like right here. All right, cool. Thank you, appreciate that. Let's do that. Let's keep that effect, right? I hate when I'm like flowing, you know? I'm flowing and I'm getting the groove, and then I start second guessing myself, like, maybe I could try this. You've done this already, you know? And so it's like, you gotta kind of like trust your brain that your brain already figured it all out, and you don't have to like second guess yourself, right? Who's second? Throw a 1 in the comment section if you second guess yourself a lot when you're drawing. Let me know if am I the only one that does that shit a lot, you know? Nah, it looks dope. Keep going. All right. Looks good. Keep going. All right. Let me know. Yeah, it's weird, right? It's so weird that like it's so weird. Even though like like I've done all these like exercises that help uh getting the idea out of your mind onto paper, right? There's this level of like, oh man, but there's this thing that happens. I'm like, yeah, but this dude did this. They did this. Why can't I do that? Like, does this look all right? And I'm just like, ah. It makes you want to like throw the screen. Can't crumple up the paper no more. So I just gotta walk away. I still use reference, but the more and more I draw big work, I tend to look less. Yeah, I mean, it's the energy you put in to do big work. Like I think that might be it. I don't know if I'm wrong. I might be wrong about that, but I think it's like I mean I use reference. Like I'm referencing like pictures I took of Hawaii, like, and then I'm thinking like, how would Hokusai draw this? That's kind of like what I'm doing. I'm like, how would Hokusai draw this? Like, would he do this? Like, nah, he wouldn't do that. Another tattoos. What I tend to find that I do when I do smaller tattoos. Like, say if I do a flower, I wanna like throw everything into it. I want to throw all my energy into it. I want to throw like the kitchen sink. I'm just like, I want to do all, but then I had to tell myself, yo, just go simple, go simple, go simple. Like that peony I was drawing yesterday, I just started thinking about like all these flips and whips and curls I could do to the petals, and I just had to tell myself like, nah, as I'm drawing it, like relax, like don't do that. Just draw, like just draw it out, leave it alone, go simple because like, you don't want to spend like, every waking moment on this thing, like you're going to be hurting this person. So you want to put as much, you want to put the least amount of pain on this person, so it's like a lot of pain management thoughts go into this here, Everybody ever, talk to their mentor who tattooed them, taught them how to tattoo about that pain management. I learned that like years down the line, Oh, pain management, what's that? Oh, pain management, doing the tattoo a certain way that's like very efficient. Like you don't want to like, I'm trying to kill this person. It's kind of like imagine like you're on the table. Imagine you're on the table, How long you want to sit for? Even though it's gonna look good, you could design a tattoo that it just like you could put, just enough bold lines in this thing, just enough like character to it that it's gonna last really well. I like a lot of like the classical back pieces that you see from like, from like the even though they're using low tech, even though they're not using the best technology like we have now, right? But there's a level of artistry there that like that's the character behind like like um, Japanese style tattoos. Like it's like doing tribal, right? It's like doing tribal. That's too close to the head. Okay, there you go. All right. my God. Who's on that Threads joint? Who's on that? Is it me or like I just got like a bunch of new followers? I was like, are these people real? Were you following me before and then just got ghosted? Instagram ghosted you? I mean, I don't know. Like, part of me is just like, you think I got how much time you think I got? Looks like I haven't checked it out. Do you recommend it? It's like Twitter, man. I don't, the thing is like it's like Twitter. It's like Twitter. Looks like they're trying to replace Twitter with Threads, which is good because Twitter fell way off. I don't know. You see, I got into Twitter late, semi late. Like I don't know what were the. I just like I think the average person doesn't even understand cost. Like what it like. I don't know how you can have a business that was losing money. Like Twitter was losing money. How was that thing working? Like 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 Elon Musk bought a lemon. He bought a lemon, yo. He bought a lemon. How was that thing working? Like, this shit is crazy. I mean, I don't know what people are getting now compared to what it was before. Was it like free range back in the day? You could just do what crazy shit? Like, were people getting paid? Like, were you getting paid if were people like making a living off of Twitter? I keep doing those circles. I don't know why. Why am I doing those circles? I'm not doing the circles anymore. But people, like, time is money, man. Like, even this shit, I'm doing this just to, in the hopes of somebody says, you know what? I like Andre's tattoos. I like how he draws. I want to get tattooed. Like I want to get tattooed by him. I'm gonna turn this into some type of probable kind of. I don't know. How was that thing? Like what did he do? I never had a Twitter and no idea and how I gotta get to work. But thank you for so much sharing. Yeah, no worries. Like I don't think anybody could really tell me like. I haven't heard like a substantial answer about like Twitter. Like what can you like flex a conservative muscle there back in the day? Like what is it? Like it's just you could just say whatever the fuck you want because it's just like I don't know. I still haven't heard like what was wrong with Twitter. I mean, I'm on it. I'm a fan of Elon. I think I just lost some followers on that once I said that. You're a fan of Elon? Why? I like the guy. He's funny. I'm on some nerd shit too, All right. This is pretty. So it's the super long feather. No one has told me like what, like why did it fall off? Like it was bound to happen. I mean, like MySpace fell off, right? Remember everybody MySpace? About what popping MySpace was? I mean, he's gonna change it, you know, like. I just know that there was a bunch of people working there, and they were just pocketing money. They were just taking ad space, pocketing money, and then like not really, not really do anything with the, they would like. I know it was a good way of selling people's data, and then not giving ad revenue to the people that like they were taking that data from, and they were like putting themselves in a hole. Like I heard that part. All right, so Phoenix is there. It looks like chicken scratch. It looks like a lot of shit going on, right? Now it's a cleanup method. Now it's just like really getting everything cleaned up and more refined and sexy like. I gotta turn that off. Let me turn this off. And then I was saying to myself, like, man, like, the age of like social media is crazy because it's like everything. It's like we're becoming closer and closer to the singularity, right? The moment of singularity where everybody's online. You could go anywhere in the world now and you're online. Like you go anywhere, right? And so like the age of like doing something that's like groundbreaking is like it's so many people are like locked in now. By the time you get full recognition, somebody's already taken what you're doing and already monopolizing on what you're doing already. So that's kind of crazy. That's where it's at right now, right? Like, where is it going? Right. Where's all this going? Now, something like this, I'll draw like 4 or 5 different times, which I'm going to do right now. Like, if you're willing to sit around and watch all this, it's gonna get buck wow. Now again, going just right back again, and it's just doing what I did before, and now it's just putting more detail in, and then refining it again over and over and over and over and over again until like I'm really happy with it, you know. So it's just, and then I just bring the brush down just a little bit more. Let's have a 50, 25, 25%. There we go, baby. Just putting in a little bit more details here and there. And like, kind of just build on like the lines I was, oh God, I hate when that happens. All right. My live is about to cut off. Here's my live is about to cut off in about a minute. So you can jump on my YouTube and watch the rest until this is done. So, you know, Phoenix back piece. So it took up a lot of space. But a lot of this is going to get, some of this stuff that might get taken out to put the rocks and the water on this side, you know, coming out, jumping over. So yeah, YouTube is acting up with me. So if I might be able to come back on, I might not. Thank you for whoever came in and asked some questions, but jump on the YouTube page if you have YouTube. You know what I mean? Oh, hold up, hold up, hold up. I'm still here, folks. I'm still here. I'm still here. Wait, 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 wait. Twitter got video now? Oh, oh, wow. Wow, Twitter got video? Wait, retake. How long can I make a video for, Twitter? What's the video limit? Like an hour? You know what? I'm gonna still spend all my time on Twitter. All right, Elon, you got all my time, bro. Oh, I can only do like what, like 2 minutes? Okay, well, I guess it's not that long enough. Oh, that joint had me for a minute. I thought I could do a whole video on stream on Twitter. I was like, oh snap! If you were able to do that, I think that's it. I'd be on Twitter all the time. Hey Elon, if you're watching this, all you really need to do is just do like full on live streams. If I don't like something, I'll erase the whole goddamn thing. Don't be afraid to erase, folks. I'm serious. It's gonna be on somebody's body for the rest of their life, yo. So you gotta put that work in, you know? Just erase it. Erase it. It's gonna be all right. You can always draw it all over again, you know? You know, it's kind of really, you know, like one of the things like when you're doing larger scale works, folks, it takes a lot more time, right? It's especially Japanese. It's not like don't look at this thing like, oh, and I'm not knocking these tattooers that do these, like 6 of them doing one back piece. They knock you out and they render this dope ass skull or a Buddha skull or a cool rendered samurai helmet. You know, like, not knocking that. Not knocking that. But you can't do that with a Japanese style tattoo. I'm telling you. Maybe you could. Maybe if it was like solid backer. But one of the things about doing Japanese style tattoo is line work, right? That's the thing. Like, you could render something really cool and have no line work. Maybe you could do it like that. You could do like 2 sessions, right? You know, like BBLs ain't really in one. Maybe BBLs. I don't know what the time schedule will be, how long a BBL takes. Hey, everybody in the chat, even on YouTube, Instagram, YouTube, look up the average time for a BBL. I don't know what it is. Like, if you could tell me what the average time is, I don't know. But if you could find out, let me know. But maybe you could do a whole dragon with a loose background. But there's like with Horimono styles pieces, it in all different styles, from like the loose background to, you know, wind bars, waves, all that shit takes time. And you probably have to go, if you're saying, hey, I want to get and you know what it is too? It's not like color rendering where, yeah, it's color not my numbers. But with Japanese, you got to understand the formula of drawing water, right? You got to get your water down good. Then you got to get your rocks down right. Then you got to be able to draw cherry blossoms the right way. And then, oh man, it's a lot. And, you know, it's not for like everybody, you know, like when you get a suit, you know, whoo-wee, that's it. You know, that's it. It's a different walk in the park. It's a different walk in the park. But when it's done, man, you've unlocked like top tier recognition. It's not even really about the recognition too, man. You just went through some crazy ass endurance. You know, like you gotta, and then it's like finding the right artist to do it too. You gotta be comfortable. You know, you gotta be comfortable getting naked. You know, you can't be affected by any of the new social nuances, man. Like yeah, you're gonna if you choose, when you choose your artist, if that artist says, hey, get naked, you gotta get naked. You can't be like, I can't, I don't know, I didn't know how to do that. What do you mean? What do you thought was gonna happen? You can't start like you're a DJ, like a DJ on the turntable. It ain't nothing like that, you know. And it might sound like very like It might sound like, it might sound a certain way, but that's just how it is. Like the artist is ready to go. The amount of work that goes into prepping it, like I'm drawing this shit. I'm drawing this. Like this ain't McDonald's. It's not like going to get a car, Unless you got the money to go buy a car, unless you have. See, there's levels to it. Tattooing is levels to it. There's the levels of preparation for a tattoo is almost like a person that has $250,000 to go get a custom car, because there's levels of buying a car. There's people that have so much money that they'll go to like a car company that specifies in building the car to your liking. They take a tracing of your body. You know what I'm saying? You pick out the interior. You pick out everything for the car. They say we have this, and this. So it's like that. It's like that. There's levels to this thing. There's levels to it. Crazy levels to it. It's not like a walk in the park. Like the having the respect for the artist time, that, like, I don't know how long my live is. This I'm doing this live right now. I don't know the time on my YouTube right now. I think Instagram gives me like an hour. Instagram gives me an hour. BBL, like a Brazilian butt lift. Yeah. How long does a Brazilian butt lift take? I don't know how long those guys get put under. And like I said before, if you missed what I said before, I'm not talking smack about somebody that goes under and they. Ali, what's up? I'm not that, because that's a process too, and I respect that process too, right? That's cool. You could do that. But like the artist has to this is a back piece. I draw the back piece out, and I draw the sleeve out. I draw the other arm out. So it's 2 sleeves. You're gonna get a sleeve. Then you're gonna get your ribs done. You're gonna get your legs done. And say if you don't want to, say you want full panel back, full panel front, then it's not just doing the ribs. It's doing the whole front. And then when you get that done, then it's just the process of actually like getting it tattooed. It's a process. It's like, like you get it lined out. You get the whole thing lined out. And where do you live? You willing to travel X amount of miles to get tattooed. And then like how reliable is it? How efficient is your artist gonna be when they tattoo you? That's another thing too, man. Because it's like, do you want that dude to be smoking all the time? Like, nope, not me. Yo, my nigga, if I'm paying you this much, you know what I'm saying? One smoke break every 5 hours. I don't know. Like, I ain't got time for that shit, man. I'm hurting, bitch. I'm hurting, baby. Like, we happy that your artists don't smoke. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just that pain of just laying there and just getting your shit blasted is not fun, and that's what goes into it too. You know what I'm saying? Like, is your tattooer talkative? If he's talking more than he's tattooing, you're just like, ugh. I've seen it. I was wrong. Then you don't want to get on your artist's nerves, like it's levels to this. It's levels to this type of commitment, and that, wrong. The levels of there's levels to this, man, Like I like direct pain. I like direct pain. Like that's it. I like direct pain, man. I like direct pain. Like, word, you gonna use a 35 mag on me? Cool. Wah, wah, wah. And I'm just laying there and thinking about, I don't know, nothing. Just hurting. But when I tattoo, I'm almost the same way. I'm just like, you know, like, I'm considered a nicer tattooer. So, you know, some people say, "Oh, you're nice, man." Like the last person that was tattooing me was rough as fuck. I'm kind of, take as many breaks as you want, but like each time you take a break, it just hurts even more, right? That's what you gotta kind of like. You kind of have to understand too. Every time you take a break, it hurts even more. So you kind of have to like power through it. I'm gentle on the skin. Oh, yo, hold up. Nigga hate me right now. I'm supposed to send him a picture of a dragon claw I did. Let me just draw. Let me just draw a whole new one for you. I know what you're talking about. That's what messed me up right there. Hold up. Alright. And you kind of like, you know, the thing is about what makes you have to. The thing about Japanese tattoos is you have to be able to draw the subject matter, right? Like it's not like going in and it's not like and no shade to, it's not like anime tattoos, right? Like the real good anime tattooers I see, they know how to draw anime. They're not just reproducing like, you know, One Punch Man or no, they bought the books on anime and they learn how to draw it, you know? So like that's a thing too. You know, it's gonna start coming down the pipeline where like tattooers are gonna just have to be able to. They're gonna start coming after. Trust me on this, man. Like they're gonna start coming after tattoos because they're gonna start understanding like, oh, tattooers are making money because trust me, there are like artists leaving the art world and coming into tattooing. You know what I mean? I know there's a comic book artist that he's a tattooer also. And think of like what record labels. Here, this is the real devious shit that a lot of tattooers don't. They're collecting data on y'all, man. They collecting data on y'all. And artwork is almost like music. You're taking that artwork and sampling it, and you're not paying you're not paying for your samples. So best believe that there's somebody saying, oh, he did this, she did that. You know what I mean? And how much you got paid for that? And then somebody's gonna come knocking on the door and it's gonna be like, hey, so we noticed that you did this person's artwork, right? You did this person's artwork and you took it from this website. See, this is your cell phone. It's like rappers, how they catching rappers right now, or anybody in the criminal underworld. They go, oh, you were on this website and you took this, That's it. That's all they got to do. That's all they got to do now. That's all they have to do now. And if you are a tattooer that's just only just reproducing like a modern day artist work and you're not paying them for that reproduction, yo, you asked out, baby. I hope you got them thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars, them one piece tattoos or them, yo, it's coming. It's coming. It's coming, yo. You start seeing it. It's like music, you know. It's copyright. And you can't really blame the collector, because the collector just was like, oh, I just saw your work and I liked it, but it's the people behind that, yo. Like, yo, lawyers is always looking to make money. You know what I'm saying? Lawyers is always looking to make money. You know what I mean? And all they got to do is like, oh, you make how much a year? How many Yu Yu Hakusho tattoos did you do? How many what was that shit called? My Hero Academia tattoos did you do? Oh, and don't even oh, how many Mortal Kombat tattoos did you do? Well, my artist, the artist that did this didn't get compensated. yo, yo, trust me on this. That's why I do this stuff, because the prince is there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could draw it now. I could draw this. I figured out the formula. I could just draw this off the dome piece. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I don't want them lawyer. I don't want no lawyer come knocking on my door saying, "Hey, yeah, you were doing nope. Oh, photographers, yo, I've seen it, man. It was a whole thing with photographers getting mad at that's why they do the watermark. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, oh, you went to this person's page and got the high definition picture. You know what I'm saying? And people starving right now. People are starving. People are like, yo, I need money. I need money. And, like, oh, yeah, these tattooers are pirating my work. They're making hundreds of thousands of dollars, and I'm not getting compensated. Yo, trust me. You can't even use an Andy Warhol. You can't even, if you were in a magazine, you got to get in contact with his sons to use his likeness. You know, you want to put a T-shirt with Andy's face on it, you got to pay his sons. You know, I said this before in a previous stream. Some people got mad at me, but yeah. So that's what I kind of, I will say that, like, what I like about, Japanese style tattoos. You gotta understand what you're drawing, right? You gotta understand the formula of it, and then you can't just reproduce it. I can't. I'm not just gonna get like, hey, hi Ivy, how you doing? Yo, Ivy, how are you? I need those those treats. My daughter ate all of them. How's your son? How's life? How's everything? Let's do the other arm real soon. You know? What you went to? Oh, you went to USCO. Oh, how was it? How was the weather? Was it hot out there? You was in South Korea, just chilling. I know you love K-pop. I don't know a bigger K-pop fan than you. Well, you know what? I think I know someone bigger than you. Very. All right, there we go. Warm enough to wear shorts. Oh man, the weather's been crappy out here. All right. This is where it gets this is where it gets tricky. The body's a little more condensed. I could pull it out more, but I'm making it like this wing is okay. What? Still too tight. Well, yeah, when it's blown up and it's, this is good. This is good. This is good. This is good. I'm overthinking it. See, folks, I'm still overthinking this. Still overthinking this. All right. That's the neighbors from upstairs. When did school start again? Bustamante was good, bro. Yo, Buster, where you working at now? I'm gonna be in New York in a month and a half from now. I did this wrong. See, I'm jumping. All right, let's do that one more time. All right, watch this. Let's do this. Let's do a little guiding line. Let's double line it, and then there we go. That's better. That's better. No? Okay. All right. And since that's coming out from here, maybe I can make it come over the wing a little bit. No? No. Let's do that. Let's do that. All right, and then these come here. These tail feathers come here, which were the ones at the bottom right there. And then these are right here. Yeah, good. Good for the gander. All right, so at this stage of the drawing, this is where it starts to get like whoa. It just starts to get a little messy again. Like, it's not like, it's like controlled, I call it controlled chicken scratch, right? All right. Controlled refinement. Like, no, it's chicken scratch refinement. That's what it's called. So I'm just like this would consider to be busy for some people, but man, these are busy birds, man. If you could be one animal, everybody, there's 4 people in this stream right now. If you could be one animal, what would you be? No answer. It's Thursday. Everybody's working, right? If you're at fucking tiger, big cat, tiger or panther, yeah, see? Such a dude answer. It's such a dude answer. That's what I be telling. I told my wife I'd be a leopard. You know, dudes just want to be cats. we want to be like. we just want to roam and hunt and eat shit and just just chill all day. Just look at it. You just see, ladies. See how simple we are. Ladies, what would you like to be? Is there any women in here? Any women in here? See, I don't want to hear no questions from women like, yo, I don't know where to find all the men. Where are the men at? Where are the men at? Go where men hang out. Don't go to the strip club. I want to hear, don't go to the strip club to meet men. See, there's a bunch of men in here, ladies. If there's a lady in here, there's a bunch of men in here. Oh, I'm being toxic. I'm not being toxic. I'm being problematic. Nothing is fucking with a big cat. The respect by other animals, and they're not hunting. They just get to lay around in the sun and the tree. Yup, facts, man. If they're not hunting, they're chilling. They're chilling, man. We're just chilling. We're just chilling. We're chilling. You know, we're thinking about hunting though. You know, we're thinking about eating, man. Like, maybe that one. Might have that one crossover a little bit. You know. Right. All right. Whew. God damn, this is drawing Phoenix is a lot, man. My daughter's name is Phoenix. She's so dope. Oh man, I gotta ask Graham about that pixel thing. That looks crazy pixelated, right? I'm sorry, folks. Let me zoom out. See how small I draw? It's kind of. I didn't get this. I didn't get the idea to draw small. I got it. You know what? I got it from Regino Gonzalez. But but before that, excuse me, I got it from. I remember reading it in comic books. And then like art books, they would talk about just drawing really small. The masters did that. Hey, you know what? I think what was I talking to about this? I was talking to my client the other day, and was another artist. Was it Henry Lewis? I can't remember who I was talking to about it. If they watch the stream, just say, "Oh yeah, I was talking to you about it, right?" But a master. I think a lot of people throw around like multi-discipline artist. You know what a multi-discipline artist means? Oh no, I was talking to my man John Paul, man. I was talking to my man Paul about that, man. And so, like, yeah, like you couldn't just like it started at a young age, like it wasn't just like you painted. You had to sculpt, you had to like understand the majority of this things in art where you had to like sculpt in clay, sculpt in marble. You understood sketching, you understood drawing, you understood painting, architecture, masonry work, you know what I'm saying? Like metal work. And you as an artist, that was multi-discipline art. That's what that is. So you had to know how to be a carpenter. You were taught all these different skills, which are in the form of art. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just like, and I hear people saying, I'm like, that term it sounds cool, but you had to be able to like, you had to like be able to do it. You had to be able to do all these different things in art, not just like paint. Like So, like, yeah, remember that, folks. Yeah, people sold that shit, man. Like, yeah, man, what are you talking about? You ain't got no bricklayer hands. Shit. Look it up. Look it up. Look at what Michelangelo had to learn. You know, like. And it was taught to you at a young age, you know. And then who would who were your clients? Really rich people, and they would commission you to do certain things. You know what I'm saying? They would commission you to do certain projects, and you had to be able to do it. You know, so. It won't come up this way. It won't come up. Kind of like tattooing, you know? Tattooing is like, you didn't just learn how to tattoo, you know how to make machines, you know how to make needles. And, there's dudes that know how to make a needle pin. You know how to make a needle pin? Whew. You know how to make a needle pin, you're sick. You know how to make a needle pin? Nah, we're not even just talking about how to make a group of needles, put on the solder on the bar. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Like back in the day when I started tattooing, like my boy Jose, the late great Jose Soto, he was like, yo, Dre, when you're done tattooing, don't throw away the needle bar. Solder off the needle, keep the bar, and all you gotta do is just autoclave it, because it doesn't break the skin, and you reuse it. Yo, when he showed me that, I was like, what? So, yo, there's these things that a lot of people, man, yo. I still got my needle jigs. My soldering iron. I got my pins. I got all of it. Just chilling. Anybody in the chat that know how to do that? Brandon said, Omar Tattoo 33 said tiger. I'd be a leopard, man. I'd be a leopard. But I saw a leopard the other day get his ass kicked by some lions. He got away, though. I ain't like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, you had to be an artist that knew how to sew. You had to be an artist that knew how to do like dye work, paint, how to make your paint. Yo, this man, people lucky with we kind of lucky, man. We're lucky that as artists we live at this time. Like we're probably the laziest form of artist. Why can't I draw this right now? Why can't I draw this? Wait, let me zoom out and draw it. Oh, somebody almost got hit. In some ways, we're unlucky because we're not as connected to all the steps of our process, and we're highly dependent on other people making our materials. Yes. Yes. You know, that's capitalism, baby. That's how capitalism works, baby. You know, that's a part of capitalism, yo. Yo, there's somebody right now watching my live. Like, how do I make money off of this? That's how it is. It's it. You know what I mean? At one point, you had to bake your own bread. That died out, B. When somebody was like, I'm gonna become a baker and start selling bread. That's it. You know, you like your nice comfy couch. You know, back in the day, you had to be able to make your stool. You know, like, hey, anybody riddle me this, everybody in the chat. Who's the most famous carpenter in the world? Who's the most famous carpenter in the world that everybody knows about? He's dead though. He's dead. He died. Hey, that's my Brandon, man. Check out the big brain on Brandon. Hey. That's a line from what movie? What's that? What's the line from that movie? What movie was that? What movie was that? It was a different name at the end though. But let me see if anybody knows that little movie trivia. Yo, my man Brandon, yo, he's winning right now. Oh, yep, Pulp Fiction, folks. Pulp Fiction. Pulp Fiction. Yeah. Pulp Fiction. Classic movie, yo. That's a nasty motherfucking burger. Hey, all right. Well, if anybody knows this, what was the name of Jules's wallet? Let's see if you get that. See, anybody knows what Jules's wallet name was. Don't go looking up on YouTube or on whatever. Don't Google it. Come on, folks. Ah, there you go. Oh my God. Yeah. Bad motherfucker. There you go. That was the name on the wallet. What a good movie, man. If I throw that movie on right now, I would get flagged so fast. I would get flagged so fast. That's why I like anime to this day, because anime, you can't really, you know what I'm saying? It's not everything from like the late 80s and 90s is registered, you know? Like a lot of that stuff is like, I don't know why certain anime movies are prohibited in America, but yeah, you know. A lot of that stuff is ultra violent. Violent. Ultra violent. Uh, yeah. This part of it looks like filigree. Yes, yes, it does. You know, I think that was maybe inspired by people that were doing filigree back in the day. They were inspired by birds. I think, you know. Also water. You know, I'm kind of doing like loose, kind of non-structured water. You know. That looks kind of better, right? And then I can just put that there. Let's make it tuck behind the breast. Neck. Sorry, the neck. All right. I like that. No, I can't make it too long. Okay. I mean, look. I mean, it's kind of, it's there. It's coming together nice. This is probably one of the most intricate things you could get tattooed as a phoenix. You know, like, but I think it, you know, puts a lot. You put a lot of effort into it. I changed the body up a lot. Not like a big body phoenix, more like a smaller paradise bird. The ones that you find like in New Guinea. I was thinking of putting flames on this. Maybe. Or, you know, I would like to be a golden eagle. If not a leopard, golden eagle. Because when they mate for life. They're with their partner for life. I believe I love love, you know, love. I like being in love and shit. So I like the idea of just pair bonding with one person and Me and Shorty go hunting. We flying into the mountains, grabbing goats, throwing them off the cliff. Seeing that goat tumble and bust his head open. We just pick him up and fly him off and feed our children. I love that. Golden Eagles, man. Them things is ruthless. Man. Golden Eagle, yeah. That's the one animal. That's the one thing I would like to be. Golden Eagle. You know. Yeah, folks. New ones joining in. My name is Andre Malcolm. I'm a tattooer from New York, currently living in California, the North Bay. I do Japanese-inspired tattoos. And right now, I like instead of the average YouTube or Instagram page where tattooers are talking, I will talk. You won't really see my face, but I will be drawing. So, you know. So welcome. Glad you're here. You know. If this is boring, hit a 1. Throw a 1 up in the comment section. If this bores you half to death, let me know. I'll spice it up a little bit. This is coming this way, right? So I might do some interact. This might just be like solid black behind it. I did a post on I think it was on Twitter about dogs, man, barking. Like this is Chihuahua that just barks constantly throughout the morning. So like from like 6 in the morning all the way to like 6 to like 8. And then then they put the dog, and then they bring him back inside, and then they put him out at like 8 or 9 o'clock at night. He's barking. I'm just like, yo, this is crazy. I've been living in my neighborhood for like 2 years already. And like, I said in my Twitter post like, hey, yo, but I made it for which I kind of like about Twitter. You could do a geotag for your specific area, so everybody that lives in my area most likely saw that tweet. The dog hasn't barked since. Oh my God, I love dogs. I do. I love dogs. But look, if your dog ain't trained to detect earthquake, surprise the motherfucker and bite the shit out of him, right? So that's kind of like how I was raised to understand what a dog is for. Like it's a silent killer. It's supposed to protect you and your family, right? Not warn the potential, the potential crook. Like you break into my house, the dog is there to like bark and bite at the last minute. You know what I'm saying? Or if it senses an earthquake coming, it's gonna bark, or it's gonna do a certain thing with its bark, and you're supposed to be trained to understand what your dog is doing. Like, oh, earthquake is coming. Stand between stand at the door entrance, right? Or prepare for the earthquake. So this dog is like throwing my survival instincts off. You know what I'm saying? It's throwing me off because all I hear is that dog barking. Yeah. Oh man, don't tell me Oh, I'm about to get kicked off again. Somebody, has it been an hour already? They cut my time on here now, man. Oh, man. Oh, I'm shadow banned for real. Damn, B, what? All right, so this is about to end in a minute. Follow me on YouTube, folks. Ah, they got me, man. They got me. This is whack. This is whack, yo. Before I have mad time. Before I could do like 3-4 hours. All right. See you, folks. Be right back. Okay. Wait, what happened? Okay. All right. Sorry about that, folks. I don't know what happened. Uh, what the Yo, this thing is. Damn, this is a lot of work. All right, 3 people watching. Thank you, 3. Okay. All right. All right. All right. That's going good. Go live. Why is that 720? There we go. All right. This thing is extra laggy. What are you? Why are you so laggy, baby? Okay. All right. So now let's keep going. Let's keep going with this. Sorry about that, folks. I've been MIA from IG for 3 years. I love that you are still doing live joins even now. Johnny Richard, what's up, man? How's it going? Instagram been all over the place. But glad you're back, man. Glad you're back. Oops. Do the eyes last. These are just what's good, bro? Miss you RR so much. Yeah, John, things are good, man. How are you? How things with you? Brandon, you gonna add the peacock looking feathers, or do Phoenix not always have those? Or do Phoenixes not always have those? So this is like, I got this from a painting of a phoenix, and I just basically changed this wing and kept those type of feathers because I never really got to do these type of feathers before. So it's from a painting. It's from I think a Cano School painting of the phoenixes. So like I'm just following what the artist did, you know. I'm not really. I know those, like I know the way that Hokusai's done them, and how it's predicted in a lot of print books, but this is like a little switch o change o, you know. I know with most Japanese designs, the rule is drawing the eyes last because it puts the character of life. But why do you think that is? It's the soul. You're putting the soul into the dotting the I at the end puts the soul in the actual character. You know, I mean you have to like make sure everything is done. You're signing your name first before you even put the dot in. That's how like some artists I know do it. You know, I read how they did it. There's that famous story of artists doing a painting of a dragon and did what I just said, like did everything, splattered it, not splattered it, put all the details, put all the hairs, put everything, you know, forced himself to do everything on the painting and then signed his name, signed everything, did everything he's supposed to do, and the last thing he did was put the eyes in, and then the dragon came to life and flew off the paper. That's a very that's a famous painting, a famous story of that happening. I thought that was really cool. And then in the movie Miss Hokusai, as she's painting outside there's a storm. Wind is blowing in the cartoon, in the anime that came out. So I saw that story on Reading Rainbow as a kid. LeVar Burton is what got me into Photoshop and colored art. Yep. Yo, Power Dude was good, bro. So yeah, there was like that's the one story, and then the story of Ms. Hokusai, the anime that came out. They do that scene. They do it where like she's kneeling in front of the paper, and she has the brush. She has a brush in her mouth, and she's conjuring the vision of what she's gonna draw on the paper. And as she's starting to paint, the dragon is appearing in the clouds, but you don't see the whole dragon's body. You only see the silhouette, and then you see these yellow piercing eyes, and then you just see a claw appear out of the clouds, and the clouds is moving against the claw because the way the claw appears out is kind of moving like this, and it just looks crazy. And just I was like, oh man, it put that idea in my mind of like, doing and in the end, in the next morning, she paints this dragon painting, that she's commissioned to do, and it's sick. Take a look. It's in a book, A Reading Rainbow. Reading Rainbow was fire. I haven't seen that show since preschool. Surprised I remember that. Yo, that shit was dope, man. Fucking We the Rainbow, baby. I loved it. I thought they were gonna bring it back. I keep that one there. Yeah. And so now just cleaning it up. So how many times did I draw this already? No, I'm not supposed to do those type of. Right next to Robotech, Bionic Sick and Schoolhouse Rock. Yep, there you go. Classics. Silverhawks. Thundercats. Mumra there forever living. Do you feel redrawing your design multiple times refines a vision or makes it stay straight to another different from the original idea? This is the original idea in my head, but we're refining it more and more times. It's easier to like. I find that it's easier to oh, fuck. I find it's like easier to then tattoo it, right? Because then like if anything gets lost on the skin, I'm just going off dome. I'm going off of pure memory. Like I remember like everything that I did. Fuck, I fucked up. I don't like that. So this is supposed to be like that, and then this like that. No? Yeah, there we go. So. There we go. Yo. I'm drawing in the feather. Ha! Do you ever feel any anime influences coming from your tradition? Is it a difficult say the true to the heritage of the rules of design? I try to stay to the. I try to keep it to the rules of design, right? But what I take from anime is probably like the two-tone color form, right? 2 to 3 mostly using a lot of black, so it's kind of like I love a lot of the stuff that's in the shadows, like anything that was kind of like Wicked City, or you know what I'm saying. It's a lot of shadows, it's a lot of two tones, and then push 3 to the limit, maybe but it was a lot of like two tones. So when you do a back piece, or you do mainly like different maybe like what you want to do, I don't know, but like if I'm doing an eagle, I could do like 3 tones, and sometimes 2. Maybe I want the eagle to be really dark, so I pack in a lot of black, because some eagles, like in a certain light, it could just be solid black right here and a solid black right here, and then there's brown patches, and it looks cool like that, right? And that stuff translates really good on a tattoo. Like there's a friend of mine that's in here. I'm doing an eagle on his back, and like I did basically a lot of base shading and coloring, and now I'm gonna take black and pack it onto a lot of the stuff that he has, and it's gonna make the eagle look really dope, So I pick up some of those things from anime, using a lot of black, and just making sure that the design is designed in a way that, like, if I wanted to, I could make this look like a certain paradise bird and just black out certain areas, because it's like, that's what a phoenix is. A phoenix is a paradise bird. It was a name, for that culture, but it's a paradise bird. What's that? Peacock is it's a bird of paradise, and it was considered the phoenix. So if you were able to have like a peacock on your property, you were wealthy. It's old world traditions. So because those birds are like a lot of maintenance. So to have a peacock, or in that culture, as a phoenix, is you're well off. And color it a different way. Maybe the owner wanted the phoenix to be colored this way, and then that certain taste that they had became so popular, everybody started coloring phoenixes a certain way. It could have been like that. That's how cultures are. That's how human beings are. We think that way. So I draw a phoenix as close to like what Hokusai would do it. The Kano school will do it, and I see why they did it that way. It was supposed to be done in a way that at every angle you can see it. Sometimes when it's overly painted and it's overly rendered, something's missing. So like, I don't know, man. It's an art style. I think that's very I try to stay to that formula, and then it gives it and it has its own powerful. It's powerful in that sense. I want to keep that. A lot of these designs I do, they have a very powerful look to it, and that's kind of like what I try to convey in my work. Yeah, I hope I was able to answer that right. like, I do, do a dragon a certain way and not overly render the face, but just kind of just do it very 2D. And I feel like a dragon that's overly rendered loses this magic of the face, like it's paying attention to the way the Japanese artisans did it, Like looking at how Hokusai envisioned dragons it's like Chenrong, like they both had their own interpretation of it, but it came from studying stories, like studying the stories of what a dragon looked like, and then drawing it and painting it, and that's all I'm doing. I mean, even this like bird's claw, it's very dragonish, but when you look at all birds, even the cutest bird, like when you look at their claws, it looks fucking crazy. Do you have any fears or hope for AI in the future of the tattoo industry, or for robotic tattoo application in combination with AI in 10 years? There may be competition from Hokusai Droid LOL. No, not really. Not really. I mean, the body is super dynamic, right? So you would have to invent some shit that somebody's gonna have to lay in. It's just, I don't know. Nah, not really. Let me not even give these niggas any ideas of how to do it. No, I'm not really worried about AI doing what tattooers are gonna do. I mean, you ask AI to do a dragon, it's gonna do a weird ass fucking dragon. It's tattooing is still new, even though ChatGPT is kind of anything before 2021, they'll be able to do it. And then you have all these different programs. You'd have to and then you have to ask it to do a dragon a certain way. Do you want it to do like Hokusai? Do you want to do a modern Japanese dragon from someone? So that anybody that's modern has to put out a boatload of work, right? And then if you ask the AI to do it in that person's style, but then it's who's gonna do it? Who's gonna do it, right? Because not all tattooers are created equal. Not all tattooers are created equal. And and then it's there's so much that goes into tattooing. It's a lot. It's pain management, right? Where to start on the body. I'm not gonna tell anybody where to start. Because there's these little tricks of where to start on the body if you're gonna do a full suit. I'm not gonna tell anybody that. You know what I mean? And if somebody tells them, then it's all right, but then they're gonna have to understand how to stretch the skin, where a certain skin has to be stretched a certain way. You know what I mean? And it's a lot that goes. The body's so complex. I don't see it. It's very funny that they go for art first. Why don't they just do an AI program that does the work of someone in the government field that's taking up so much space? Do you really need, do you really need is this government job really needed? Like it's like they want to go after the artist. They're going after. It's like if they purposely always go after someone that does is. Oh, why is it always the art? Why is it music? Why is it a part of STEAM? Like STEAM, right? Why do they go after the art first? Why is it the art side of it? And I never really understood that. It's like working class people that do art. Oh well, it's for the convenience of the client. Okay, well, what about the auto industry then? You know what I mean? Like there's 3D printing. You could 3D print a car if you wanted, but the cost of it is too much to do. You know what I'm saying? It's the cost to 3D print a car and the time. It's cheap to do a 3D printing, but it's the time. Like Elon is trying to make it. You can make a Tesla in 15 minutes. That's crazy. That's crazy. You can make one car in 15 minutes. Whereas like the 3D print something is going to take like 2-3 days. So the cost is crazy. That's a lot of time, right? So you're expecting to do a tattoo in how long? Come on now. It's gonna be crazy money. I'm still way faster than the robot. I'm not really worried about AI. I really thought about it, and I don't really see anything that it's doing. Maybe if you were like a person that like had to write documents, yeah, then that shit could write a document. All you need is one person. All you need is a team to go over the documents, right? Because it's not fully there yet. AI is not fully there yet. It passed the bar exam. It can put out a whole story, but then you need someone to go over the story and put a little more of a human element to it, right? So I'm not really worried about AI because it doesn't even understand it. Like I can do 500 different ideas. You know what I mean? I got a way of drawing 500 ideas out. AI's tattooing is very specific. It's not something like something like a house. You could ask it to design a low efficient house. That can the amount of work the amount of electricity you could ask it to design certain things, and it's going to design it to its best specified question. But AI's been there. And that's another thing too. AI's been there. You got your phone. Apple been there. They've been doing it. Like remember when you had an iPad? People had iPads. You know what I mean? And they had all your music on it. Remember that little touch screen thing that you were doing? That's what they were that thing was collecting data on how you used it. And then that touch button turned into when you turned your phone on. And it was understanding pressure because you had to use certain type of pressure. So it was collecting data back then. It was just being fed into a huge AI computer. I remember them talking about AI back then. I worry about those people that I worry about like the jobs that are gonna be at certain jobs where like you got delivery bots now. You're not gonna need delivery people like that anymore. Once they be able to make those robots that can deliver your food, what happens to those people that were like that bought that car to deliver food? Like what about that type of stuff? where are those people gonna go? What are those people gonna do? You know, if you live in California, man, I live here in the Bay Area, and I saw a person that worked at Outback Steakhouse, but they were on the chow line. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get food. So there's some people that just work to pay their car note. I don't know, like. People left California. People are leaving California day by day. You know, they're selling their house and they're moving. And they're moving into other places where it wasn't as populated, and it's driving up those prices, right? What happens then? So it's like it's AI has been shifting humans around. You know, it's says, when does it stop? You know, but it's always funny that they always go after art first. You know, music and shit like that. Like, I get it. They don't, you know, they're trying to make it, you know, they're trying to make it cheaper and shit. But at what cost? You know, it's not like they're supplementing. All right, well, this class of people are being shut out because they're being shut out. They've been working, doing this for X amount of years. We're gonna have some type of relief for these people, or put them in a different job market. But that's not happening, because technology is growing so fast. They can't. The other part of humanity can't even catch up. You know, because it's moving super fast. So it's a very you know, weird time we're in right now. I mean, trade skills have vanished from the buffet of job options sought by many. They tend to want easy money. Many things are now robotic. Farming might as well be mech operation. It already is. It already is, man. It already is. You know what it is? It's certain. It's, sorry, my allergies. It's certain parts of farming is still like labor intensive, where you need a human being to like pick these strawberries and pick these cherries. You know what I'm saying? But they got a machine that can like shake. Back in the day, you'd have to have like two people on an orange tree, but now they got like a machine that can like open up like an umbrella. Another part shakes the tree, and all the oranges it catches all the oranges. Hey, that's a part of robotics. You know what I mean? So it's been happening. You know, it's been happening. It's, you know, the scary part is you got to think like, what do you do with all the people that still want to have kids? Like those cultures where they're like, yo, you gotta have kids do this, the kids do that. You know what I'm saying? The human element. We're not living in the industrial revolution anymore. That's done. We're in the software revolution. That's where humans are at right now, right? So humans are that the technology of which was human beings are slowly being reduced. That's what's happening. It's slowly being reduced. You know, 30% of Apple got laid off. Google, they're all doing the same amount of numbers because those companies were working all at the same amount of efficiency. Now they're being terminated. You know what I mean? Because the human element slowly being pushed out. You know, it's not needed anymore. Hey, I mean, like ESPN just laid off mad people. They don't need them no more. They don't need all those people on the air anymore, because guess what? YouTube the YouTube money is crazy. If you have a skill and you can record yourself and some people watch it, you know, you get paid. But what's going to happen now is the price of things have to start going down. Like real estate has to start decreasing because the human element is being pushed out. So you're going to have to, a lot of people that in the long run that thought that real estate was popping, that's a long-term investment. That's going to be gone with now because guess what? The human element, it was what made real estate affordable or go up in price. Now you have to that's just it because real estate is a part of people. So if the people ain't working like they used to, and because machines are being put into place of what human beings are doing, you're gonna have to change that market. The market has to change. And a lot of people are gonna say, "Oh no, it can't be like that." No. Oh yeah, okay. Who's paying for all these? Who's paying to live in a condo? And yeah, we're gonna pay you this much. You're gonna get paid this. But then 2 years into living there, they say, "Oh well, you know what? AI and robotics is doing what you do now, so we don't need you." Look at the world on the people gotta start looking at the world on a grander scale. But what they gonna do? I mean, you're gonna have to be uber wealthy to live in the future. But wealth is basically part of humanity, though. Wealth is like, you know, it takes a human being to say, "Oh, this cost." This cost, you know? We're moving into, it's like I said before, humanity's moving into the singularity. It's moving towards us regular people all living in tiny pods and houses being being for the elites. We're sliding our way into a brave new world. Bro, that's it. That's it, you know? People gotta just think long term, you know, like, oh word, you know, like, and it's not about like white, black, it's economy. Like, just know that, like, oh word, you thought coal was gonna be the thing? Nah, we don't need coal no more. We don't need coal burning. Coal burning is about to be done. They're harnessing electricity at an ample rate. It might just turn out to be like fucking the Matrix, where you dude, like, there's gonna be a part where, like, you know, like, it's gonna be like that, where it might just get to that level where you can harness your own electricity. I don't know, man. Maybe they're gonna start feeding people their own, like, dead people. I don't know. Like, it caught after having a tattoo studio and having my own ink company, I understand the cost of things. Hey, shit, the cost. What it went in to make this a piece of plastic with a bunch of sensors in it. Yeah, all right. People don't really think about it. It's just magic. It's just magically here. Nah, it ain't magically here. It costs to do this. It's gonna be a rude awakening for a lot of people that just don't, you know, they don't understand economics, man. And we're going there. We're moving to the maybe the singularity. That's it. Like in the long run, real estate's gonna be done. It's gonna be done. You're not gonna, you know, real estate ain't gonna be what it used to, because you can't charge people to live when a robot's do, like, because we're moving away from human beings doing a lot of work. McDonald's, Starbucks, they don't, you know, you could, I remember this was happening like in the 2000s where you could just go to McDonald's and order the kiosk, and then somebody came out and bought your food. Now the person that came out and bought your food ain't needed. There's a robot that's gonna come out. This little thing that's gonna come out and give you your food. It's not needed no more. Why pay somebody a couple $1,000s a month? You're gonna save it. That's how these people that own these companies think. They're not gonna need that. I don't know. So it's like, that's where we're going. It's going to be the ganja bar, man. Not the ganja bar. It's going to be the holy war of machine versus man, like Dune. If you haven't read Dune yet, folks, go read Dune. Go read Dune. We're moving towards Dune. Oh, that's because people fear working registered spots, knowing they might need flood. Ah, come on, man. It's all of that. It's all of that, B. It's all of that. It's everything, man. Yo, we're moving towards Dune, folks. Go read Frank Herbert's Dune. You know what I mean? In that universe, they took away machine learning. There's no artificial intelligence. There's no computers. There's only human computers that they call mentats. Read all 27 books. You know, they doing Dune Messiah, right? Oh yeah, baby. Yo, they're gonna do all them joints, man. But that's the way it is. Like, gotta understand that the world that we live in was only meant for like the people to be rich. You know, like that's why like old money hates new money. Anybody know about that concept? Old money hates new money. After a couple hundred years of slavery under machine rule, robo-racism is valid. Ha 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 ha. Yo, man, look, baby. It's then we're going to that. We're going to a world where, like, you know, and it's gonna be, and it's not, you know, like when I see like them, you know, when I see those people like are you know, like when I see those people like crying about like their jobs are being taken by illegal aliens and shit. It's like, yo, it's not them, man. It's not them. Y'all don't pay attention to data. You don't pay attention to your data. You're not looking at like your phone as a tool of learning. You're just looking as an entertainment piece. But if you to this day believe, yo, F these, you know, Mexicans or F these black people, if you believe that shit, if you believe it's the color man trying to take your life, yeah, you're done. It makes me know that. It makes me know that people don't read. People don't read. People don't read. You know what I mean? Here it goes to the full 8 Prime Doom books. Got a fat check coming. What happened to our account and how can you do live again? Makes me worry about mine. Oh, I got shadow banned. Yo. And now, like, before you had to work up to like a certain amount of hours. Then they lengthened my hours, and now I can't go beyond the hour again. I don't know what's going on. You know, I guess I'm shadow banned. Like, yeah, I don't know what I did. Somebody must have just been. I think I got flagged again. I think I got flagged again. And I'm under a review again. I don't know why, but hey, it's it. Yeah, it was probably from posting butt cracks, but like, hey, it's what It's not. You know what? It's not my platform. It's not my platform. So I can't complain. I can't complain. I didn't make it. You know what I'm saying? And so I gotta abide by their rules. So. I ain't trying to be defiant. What app am I using right now to draw? I'm using Procreate. I don't need this one. Let's take this tail out. Let's do this. Let's take this tail out. No, let's bring that one back. Bring that back. Oh, fuck. All right, we're gonna bring that. Let's keep those still there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, man. I mean, yeah, I'm not really worried about, man. I'm more worried about like the people that don't understand. They're gonna look for the easy way out. They're gonna rob and steal. That's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about the people that like to rob and steal and don't understand. Hey, yo, man, like, like, that's it. You kind of have to understand why the Supreme Court, they can't say, hey, yo, you know what? We're bringing back open carry because times is hard and criminals like to steal, and they can't outright say that. That's the thing. You got to kind of like be able to read behind the lines. You know what I mean? I mean, read between the lines. Hey, go get yourself a gun, folks. You know what I'm saying? Get ready to put hot lead in someone's tuchus, when they want to come rob you. That's what's really being said. I just heard in the news that they're not going to. They will release. If this happened in LA. You can look it up right now. They are going to release. Unless this was fake. I don't know if it was fake. Maybe it's fake news. If it was fake, let me know. But if somebody robs you, they will release them right then and there. The cops will grab them, but then release them. They won't get processed. It's happening in LA right now. So guess what? When the Supreme Court said, yo, open carry, that means human beings, we're going back to somewhat of the Wild Wild West. You know what I mean? Where you could just walk around with your 6-shooter and a horse named Trigger. It's gonna be like that. It's gonna be like that for a while, folks. You know, and so you gotta, you know, there you go. Go to the gun range, you know. That's gonna have me paranoid. I'm gonna walk around my house at night. My gun in my hand, like, oh, boom! Yo, times is gonna be crazy. I ain't going to nobody's house late at night. Oh my God, oh man, let the neighbor's cat, let the neighbor's cat turn on my floodlight. Hung, 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 hung. I'm peeing on it, yo. Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm gonna be paranoid. Oh, somebody try to rob me. My wife's gonna be like, it was the cat. It was the neighbor's cat. I'm like, oh. Why didn't the cat have a bell on, huh? It's not my fault. Think I'm playing? Yo? Open carry state, baby. Look it up. Look it up, folks. Look it up. And you tell them, look, man, I'm a business owner. Every tattooer, I'm a business owner. You know what I'm saying? I pay my taxes. I don't have a record. I deserve to have this piece on me. Chill, right? I carry this for my safety. I got 3 kids. I got 3 kids. So I can say that. I got 3 kids. I'm a business owner. You know what I'm saying? You know? I was fearing for my life. But there was a cat, sir. It didn't have a bell on. Don't people put bells on their cats? Why wasn't there a bell? Why wasn't there some type of form of... How much time they gonna give me for protecting my home? Yo, we living in that type of time, baby. We living in that type of time, yo. We gotta read between the lines, baby. Nothing you could do. There's not enough cops. You know, these judges, they're not just making these laws. They look at the data. They look at the data. They're saying, oh, there's going to be X amount of people, right? We don't have enough people. And we made a mistake. You know, we were locking up all these men. You know, we thought they were drug dealers, but they're getting off on DNA evidence. There was a lot of crooked cops back in the 80s and 90s, and we were just locking up these men, and now they coming out. These innocent men went in, not knowing the system. Somebody flagged me, yo. What'd I do? What'd I do? What'd I do? What'd I do, yo? Why y'all watching my feed anyway if you want to flag me? Huh? Unfollow me. I'm not doing anything to y'all. Damn, this thing took all day. This thing took all day to draw. I'm not even done yet. I got 10% on my battery, yo. I got damn 10%. So I might finish this up tomorrow, folks. I'm gonna finish this up tomorrow. But I'm gonna keep drawing till the wheels fall off. Any questions, folks? Any questions? You know what? If you want to see this from the beginning, I have a YouTube page, Andre Malcolm Studio, and I do the full breakdown from start to what you see now. My vitamins? Yeah, I'm on my. I take my Centrum, my what's it? Centrum Silver. Yeah, I'm on that. 44, kid. 44. You older than me, Power. So I know you take your vitamins, bro. $48. Oh shit, isn't it? You about to hit 50? You about to hit 50, fam? Wow. All right. Now this goes here. This one comes in front of that. Yeah. What's a good state to tattoo out of? Whoa, you saw that? I want to do some traveling next year. I'm doing traveling this year. Oh, you turning 49 this year. Yo. If somebody's calling my phone right now, just text me. People are like, oh, that's his number on his Instagram. Let me call him right now while he's in the middle of live. Come on, have some respect, folks. Sorry about yesterday, folks. I was a mess. I was a mess yesterday, man. I was a mess. You on dial up, son? Nah, not dial up. I'm on dial up. Ew. That's disrespectful, kid. Nah, I'm on. Does anybody still do dial up? Didn't you have to do away with dial up? Yo, you remember dial up? Oh. Young tattooers are lucky. You ain't have to go through dial up. Yeah, y'all kick me out of. Yo, what up, Ray up? Damn, that sounds dope. Yo, where am I going? Okay, that's looking good. That's looking all right. What do y'all think, folks? What do you think? Is it okay? All right, this is gonna die soon. So what I'm gonna do now is knock out this. And I'm gonna finish this up tomorrow. All right, live. Where the ninja stars at? Where the ninja stars at? Chill, B. Ain't. Power, you drinking? What you drinking? What you sipping on, bro? What you sipping on, Power? Stay away from that yak, bro. You still in the Bronx? This guy right here, yo. See, a lot of this right here might be a little bit too much for people. You know, I get it. This is what I said. It was it's refined chicken scratch. You know, there's a refined chicken scratch. Well, this is refined chicken scratch. Because now I can keep. I'm gonna ink it next time tomorrow. I'm gonna be on here earlier, probably like 10 o'clock. White Russian. Yeah, hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yep.
Hi, it's Andy Cooper for the Children's.
I don't know why I answered it. My mic is going weird, right? So that my mic is going in and out. Is it flashing? What point do you start getting to do exclusively the type of work you like doing and not doing just whatever style random clients want? How did you make that happen? I just decided one day this is like that's all I wanted to do. I drew like so I'm answering it right now. I don't know if the mic is all messed up. Stream glitch, right? Yeah. Hold up. Let me. Start. Okay, so it was probably when I decided to leave Tough City. It was like my second or third year into tattooing, and I just said like, all right, this is what I want to do. I want to just do Japanese style tattoos. You know, I didn't know what like it's hard, man, because the money isn't really there right away. You know, the money isn't really there. You know, my thing is, I tell everybody, yo, go back if you could able to live with your parents, go live with your parents. Like, go live with your parents, yo, and save up all your money and help pay their bills and do that shit because it's not like yo the money ain't there. Like you're like I'm just another I'm just another big fish in the ocean of artists, you know? And so like I you know, I kind of had to like work through that, you know? But it was I just started my second or third year. Really, that was it. I answered that question way too in depth. But yeah, I was in my second or third year. You know, I just decided to just go all out. You know, fuck it, fuck it. You know, excuse my language, YouTube. Oh, cause trust me, you know, I had tattooers say, oh, you know, you should do this style that you like to do. You know, like this style that you were doing before Japanese. And I was like, nah, that's what I want to do. You know, I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to do this style all the time. And it's been 22 years. You know, it's been 22 years of tattooing. You know. You kind of have to like love it, you know, like love it and hate it. Not making money like you used to, but you know, like I think there's like an equal balance. I think if you're at a good location where you know there's not that many tattoo shops around, I think it, but it takes a lot to have that, you know, like not having any competition, you know, like if you're that busy, then it's good, you know, because then you can just like do the small tattoos and then do the big tattoos, you know, if you can finagle that type of situation. If I could do it all over again, I think I would be way more disciplined with myself. I would have stayed at like Tough City, you know, and understand that like you know like it'll come, you know. You just have to like put it out there. You don't need to leave the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? You know, oh fam, you didn't need to leave the Bronx. You know, like it's just, you know, but like I didn't know, you know, like I didn't know. If I do it all over again, I stay in the Bronx. I'll probably still be in the Bronx right now, playing video games and tattooing, because there's a market for that, you know. There's a thing for that now. Like just play video games and tattoo. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that shit, you know? Who would have thought streaming would be a thing, you know? YouTube would pop off like that, and you could like all I would have to do is just draw and just draw and really study what I'm drawing, and then like I've probably been like the only dude in the Bronx right now doing you know, back pieces at like a high ass fucking. I don't know anybody in the Bronx doing back pieces and shit, you know. Maybe I might move back to the Bronx. I'm moving back to the Bronx. I'll be like, yo, man, can I buy Tough City from you? Can I buy the name, yo? I just did the not the vagabond. You know, I just went the lone, not lone samurai, because you know, but like I just went down that path of like I gotta go out into the world. You know, I wouldn't change that though. I honestly, my years on this earth have been good. You know, I've gone all over the world and shit. I've met cool people, attached to some cool people. Yeah, let me see how that looks. There we go. Nice little phoenix, drawn from scratch, right off the dome piece, right? Yeah. Back piece style. Okay, so let's. After I do this suit outline, we'll stop for today, and then we'll pick back up tomorrow. Inking and maybe drawing. I'm gonna color it too. You know what? I'm gonna color this. Do a day of coloring tomorrow. Was that talk about robots and AI crazy? All right, here we go. Damn, I went above that part. All right, there we go. It's all relevant. All right. Yeah, everything's. Oh shit! I gotta take it out. I got mirror still on. There we go. It shouldn't be there, but yeah, there you go. Now let me take that out. Okay, let's erase some stuff that's not needed. That. That's not needed. That's not needed. Oh, that's not needed. All right. I guess I need something in my Streamlabs. I don't know what I think I need something in my Streamlabs that can like. I want to do something. If anybody could help me out with this, I want to be able to put my. I want to be able to like put my So while I'm streaming, there's like two windows opened up. One, you can see my face, and then the other one you can see me drawing, and you can see my hand moving. Because I don't want to stream on Instagram like this. They're killing me. So like if you want to see me do all my drawings and stuff, you're gonna have to see me on YouTube. But I want to be able to like put the window within the window, you know? Like, how do I do that? Anybody knows how to do that? Anybody can help me out? Anybody can help me out with that? I think I'm gonna need a stream. I think I'm gonna need a stream deck. I think I'm gonna need that, but I wonder if I can. I wonder, do I need that? Or do I like download that onto my YouTube? And does it work? Does that work through OBS? So I'll be streaming through OBS on YouTube. But then how do I connect my iPad? Because I'm streaming on Streamlabs, right? So how do I connect my Streamlabs to my OBS? Or can I connect my can I connect OBS to my iPad? Like, how do I do that shit? You gotta arrange another source for your cam. You should be good with just Streamlabs. All right, see, so I got the Streamlabs, but how do I put? Yeah, but you see, like, I'm streaming onto YouTube right now, but I want you to see my hand. Like, so if I have another camera, I have this Logitech camera, it's pointing into my hand, so you can see the hand and the line on the screen working at the same time. Because I think, like my girl says, it's kind of weird seeing me draw and then like the lines just appear out of nowhere. It just seems kind of, I don't know. I gotta hit up Gary. Oh man. Oh snap! I'm so out of it. I gotta finish my registration. Let me see if it makes sure my registration is all fixed. All right. So here we go. Winnipeg, here I come, folks. I'm coming, baby. See how I did that, folks? See how I did that? I just changed that. Look, the bread and butter is all in the size of your pencil, your lead size. All right, remember that. This is all. People ask me about the what kind of pen do you use? What brush are you using? No, this is it. This is all the fly joint. This is it. All those cool line weights you get is all with the manipulation of this. All right, remember that. All right, folks. I will finish this up tomorrow. Thank you for your time. I'm still drawing. I'm sorry. I'm still correcting. Look at me. This is that point where you're like, oh man, we're done, and you're like, oh, I missed a spot. Oh, let me put a little bit more white right here. Oh my God. Isn't it torture? Yo? How many ops I got in here? How many haters? If you a hater, put a 1 in the room. Yeah, I was about to say something, man, but I'm gonna be messy. I'll be messy. Oh man, I'll be messy, yo. Let me not say nothing. All right. I'm done. All right, folks. There we go. Phoenix. Everything is about to die. My computer was about to die. I wasn't charging. My phone was about to die. I wasn't charging that. My iPad was about to go out. All right. I'll be here tomorrow, Pacific Standard Time, 10 o'clock, finishing this up. I'm going to ink it. I'm going to color it, sign it. And I already see what messed up. See how these feathers are bigger than these right here? That's wrong. I got to fix that. All right. Be easy, everybody. Have a good one. Take care.